The overdrive sounds good. Oh, yeah. Hey, and welcome back to the Emlyn in the Mix show. We've got a super exciting show for you. Excuse my voice. Yes, it is, I have a little bit of a cold or something like that, but we'll get through this show together. But nonetheless, we are checking out a brand new release from Cherry Audio. It is the CR-78, which essentially at this point, Cherry Audio's full lineup has completed itself. We've now got drum machine, we've got synthesizers plethora, and we've got rack modes, which are their effects. So basically you could create like a whole song in the Cherry Audio environment now, which is really super exciting. And the CR-78 is literally the icing on the cake. This is one of the most funnest analog emulated drum machines I've ever played with. Now, just quickly, for those of you who don't know what the CR-78 is based on by Cherry Audio, I do have this little write-up yet. This is a pre-release copy. It hasn't actually released yet, but we'll drop this video as the release goes live. But essentially, if you're listening to us there on the podcast or you're watching us, so I'm just going to read this back from the write-up here. So the CR-78 was originally introduced in 1978 and was an incremental but a significant development in the evolution of Roland's classic line of drum machines. So Roland was releasing drum machines crazy in the 70s, right? So Roland's earliest drum machines appeared in the early 70s under the Ace Tone banner. And like other drum machines of the era, these were intended to sit atop the home organs that were all the rage. Everyone had a home organ back then, and having a drum machine on top meant that you could play the rhythm to the tempo, right? So the CR-78 and its close cousin, the CR-68, appeared the ante and upped the ante with superior analog drum sounds. And more significantly, the onboard microprocessor allowed users to program and store 4 custom beats. And though the method of inputting user patterns was crude and limited, it was a breakthrough for its day and was embraced by a laundry list of pro musicians, including Ultravox, Phil Collins, Blondie, Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark, Hall & Oates, and many more. And so Cherry Audio's CR-78 accurately recreates the original unit's punchy analog drum sounds and includes exact replications of the 34 onboard preset rhythms. The original 78's unique cancel voice and add voice controls allowed a surprising degree of flexibility when using the onboard rhythm patterns. Now, Cherry Audio has put some bells and whistles on this little baby here. So essentially we have an effects and a mixer section for this, but I think we just jump over and we have some fun with Cherry Audio's 78, because that's what this is about: creating beats, creating rhythms, and having fun. So here it is here. If you are watching us on YouTube, you can see it is a resizable GUR. Can make it really massive. It's hard to tell in the video, but that, I don't know if you can see my Ableton Live session getting tiny there, because you can just drag it out. Or you can have it really small. Actually, how small can you have it? You can have it pretty small. We'll have it, for the sake of this video, let's have it nice and big like that. All right, cool. So navigating around, it's pretty simple to sort of understand what's going on. On the left, top left, you have the variation fill-in, which is recreated faithfully by Cherry Audio here, as it says in that write-up. I haven't actually read that section part back on the write-up, but they've recreated that per how it used to be. You got your measure here, master volume up the top, and then you've got your programmer down here, so you can actually program your beats. So you got preset and user mode here. Hopefully you can see that. So preset, it's on preset at the moment. If we pop it over to user mode, then we can actually input our individual sounds to create patterns and rhythms. Put it back to preset mode though, because I'll show you that first. You got pattern and song mode here as well. And then coming across, you got your accent, you got your tempo, and your fade in and out, start and stop, and then your different preset selectors with your different rhythm selectors down here. Now the panel mode allows you to go over to your voice edits, which is obviously an addition here in the Cherry Audio mode. And then you've got your effects and mixer section here, which is really cool. It looks very traditional to how I'd imagine the CR-78 would have it. Even got a compressor over here on the left. So we'll have a little play with that. A lot of fun, but and actually what is cool, actually just over here in the effects section, it looks like you can dial in the wet dry or the level per voice, per actual sound from the pattern. So you can actually dial in the effect, which is really cool. All right, so let me just quickly show you. So here we've got it on pattern mode. It's on rock. You know, we can go through, shuffle, slow rock, swing, tango. This is tango, I think. Boogie. Bossa Nova. I remember these on my Casio. Samba. And then we got the cancel button at the end there. Rock mode, rock 1, rock 3, disco at the end here, and disco 2. All right, cool. Now let's get into the fun stuff. So we go to user mode, and now it's gonna play back, right? And I can go through my individual sounds, so I can add some snare drums, some more hi-hats, make it really busy. Go to my mixer section, turn my snare drum down. Pop some interesting sounds in here. Let's put some clavs. So you can see straight off the bat, you can just start having fun, just start dialing in. It's like, you'll be very familiar to this if you've ever programmed any type of electronic drum machine. You'll be absolutely familiar, especially with the Roland's gear. And then we can go to presets, obviously, and we're gonna have different patterns per preset. Alt Rock 2. Cool. And we can play with some things like the tempo here. Change the accent. Put some swing in it. Chuck some effects in. And really alter the sound. Compress it harder. See what I mean? You can just have some crazy fun. Let's go through some more presets. But you can see you can just really alter this up. Like, you can have your original sound and really mess with it and get some interesting results. So we're still on the rock kits here. Oh, we're on all presets actually. So let's go through some of the subgenres. Let's go to disco. Disco call. Disco swingers. Nice bit of flange on this one. I like the delay. And of course you can change your subdivision down here as well. And you can change how many numbers of steps there are. Just have 1 or just 3. Make something really melodic, you know. Maybe a rolling snare drum. Would this do that? Anyway, how fun. As you can see, you can just get in here and it's very intuitive actually. Even though it looks colorful and a bit crazy, it's very intuitive. Still in disco beats here. I like this. Bit of delay on that snare drum. Bit of reverb. The overdrive sounds good. Let's change our preset. Alright, we'll go through some more categories here. Sorry, sipping away on the coffee. It is early morning here. We've got to check out hip hop, because hip hop was just breaking through late 70s. Nice, bit of a slow roll here. And it does sync to your tempo as well, just so you know. So your tempo of your DAW is going to be able to control this back. I've double timed it there. I'll go through some more. There you go, that's old school sort of breakbeat hip hop. I'm wearing my Cherry Audio t-shirt too if you're watching us here. Shout out to Cherry Audio. Congratulations on this release, by the way. A lot of fun. That bass drum sounds really good. Nice. Anyway, let's see what this one's got. Ooh, yeah, boogie, funky. Still in hip hop. Grandmaster Flash style beat. Bit of a flange on there too. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's so good. Alright, we'll go through a couple more. I'm going to have to end this video shortly. This show, video, whatever you want to call it. We've got Latin on here. Bit of Latin action. Pop some swing on there. That's cool. What else we got? Wait, what was that last one? Here we go. I love this mixer effects section. So cool. Especially on the snare drum, just added subtle effect. I've also got an EQ band down the bottom right, parametric EQ. It's really well thought out. We can play with the voice too. Just the amount of customization is crazy. Like, we didn't even look at the voice editing page, but you can see there I can really, get in the back end of each sound. We can go to bass drum, for example. Get it a bit lower. If you haven't got headphones on, you're not going to hear that. Super deep bass. That's crazy. And you can just make your own crazy rhythms. All right, I'm gonna have to leave it there, guys. What an absolutely awesome drum emulation. The CR-78 from Cherry Audio. Congratulations to Cherry Audio. Sorry about my voice today, guys. Had to do it though. This release is coming out in just a matter of hours and we had to check it out. It's fantastic. Absolutely love it. You'll be able to hear this on the podcast, on the Emlyn in the Mix podcast as a member, or you can watch this on our YouTube channel. Anyway, thanks so much for joining us. No sponsor today, but big shout outs to Cherry Audio and congratulations on this release. What do I think of it? If you want to know, if you even care, I think it's a hell of fun plugin. Absolutely ridiculous fun. It's probably going to be some stupid price too. Cherry Audio always sell their plugins at ridiculously good prices. So I don't know. If you want to have fun, go do yourself a favor, go check out CR-78. Alright guys, thanks so much for joining me. Peace out. Bye.